How's it going, everyone? Another day in the woods there. That gold and silver is having a tough time. Should be coming into a bottom sooner or later. Can't pull it back all the way. The dollar got crushed today, so that's good. But thing is, gold and silver didn't rebound. So I don't know what the hell's going on. Nothing's right, everything's wrong. It's hard to figure out a manipulated market. That's for sure. Hopefully not for long. Something's got to give. Let's try it a different way here. Let's do something. Here's a dollar. You can see that nice candle today got rejected. Came up into previous lows, hit that 13, bounced right back. Didn't hold the 8 though. So I'm wondering if this is a reversal. It is dark cloud cover. It is a bearish encompassing. It is breaking 50% of the previous candle on the downside. Momentum's lost. Closing on its lows. Closing at support though. So watch for the double back in the morning. That looks like a rejection. See what happens. It's at support. Let's see the S&P. S&P. Yes, indeed. Waiting for this thing to turn over as well. So far, hanging on support. Got legs over support. So nice bounces over support. Is it going to hold? Looks like it's trying very, very, very hard. Got a huge reversal bar up here that hit resistance. So I'm looking to take this out. It looks like yesterday we closed below the reversal bar, but today we came back in and closed above or inside the range of the reversal bar. So what we're looking for is to close below the reversal bar and then cut out the previous lows. It looks like a rounded top. We already got rejected once. It's going sideways above support. So, I mean, anything could happen. Here's the VIX coming off the bottom. Nice U pattern off the bottom. I got a 2-bar pattern there. I got rejection on the 8. Maybe the next day it'll get above the 8. We can start climbing back up. USD, yen. Looks like we got the retrace coming in. Crossing over the 34, the bullish retracement coming back into the 34, into support. So it looks like we have a consolidation phase coming in. Let's see if we can hold support on previous lows, previous highs. Or is it going to come all the way back in? You got the 8 lingering below the 34, so it's probable to come back into that area as well. Looks like we got a reversal bar on Dow Jones. That is a hanging man, but the thing is, it's over support. And it tried to cover the gap, and it did not. So that was a rejection onto the downside, closing all the way up. And it looks like it closed above support. Bounced off support, closing above support. Nice hanging man. We got to take it out on the downside, though, to confirm it. Otherwise, look for a hammer to come across as it breaks previous highs. Breaks the high of the candle tomorrow. It looks bullish because bounced off the support, and it tried to cover the gap, and it didn't come all the way through. Once it recovers like that, it sounds like it doesn't need to fill the gap. So reversal bar, and let's see how that works out. It's coming off of a reversal bar down here, 2-bar reversal. Gap, 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 run, got rejected. Came into support one more time. Nice hammer over support. See if that turns out to be a hammer on a break on the upside or a break on the downside, making this a confirmed hanging man. My bet's on the hanging man because this is way out of control. Reversal bar up here, confirmed twice now. Let's see if we can get something momentum on the downside. That is a hanging man, almost a doji. Perfect little thing. Just a smidgen of a wick on top. Just a perfect little hanging man. Looks like Nikkei's taken off. Doesn't look like it's moving though. That was yesterday's candle. What is going on with the Nikkei? Should have another daily candle there. Don't know. Crude. Saved by the bell. Back and forth in a pinch. Hit resistance, broke previous highs. Hit resistance, got rejected a little bit. Oh, I'm sorry, this is not crude. This is a 10-year treasury. So it's breaking in the previous lows. We got a gap over here that it got rejected on. Previous lows got rejected on. But it's building. It broke previous highs, came back in. Closed above previous highs. So we're building pretty nicely on the 10-year treasury, coming off the bottom, saved by the bell, back above support line. So nice moves. It's almost a reverse head and shoulders down here at the bottom. So let's see if we can get some gusto out of the bottom there. Keep on keeping on. Looks like gold is having a hard time. Still closing on its lows. Well, now that it's below the 34 on the daily chart, what we're looking for is a measured move. So let's just draw that there. Broke that mark pretty definitively. So there's a measured move to keep it still on the up and up. So where's my gander? My guesstimation is 1200. Watch when they close on their lows. Watch for a double bottom and a double back the next day. Closing near its lows. Doesn't look good. Looks like it's got a long ways to go into support. 1200 is the mark. That's my guesstimation. Let's see what we can find on the shorter term. Looks like we have a basing going on. A little sideways consolidation, double bottom, higher low. Doesn't have to make a measured move. Looks like we might get a bottom forming out of this. Let's see how we progress through the night. We got an hour chart here, so it could take all night. Just trying to get over that 8 first. We were over the 8 over here. Thought that was a bottom. Got rejected. Let's get over the 8. Let's get some support through time. Let's crack a whip right across that 13. If it breaks previous lows, watch out below. Looks like it might come all the way back into the 1200 range. Let's look at silver. Silver thing, the same thing. Oh, look at silver. It had a nice little spike high. Inverted hammer over support. There we go. That could be a start. I didn't see that spike. Nice. Got rejected on previous lows. But it busted out, came back into, making a nice inverted hammer over support. And these higher lows are my support. So maybe silver, we have come to a bottom. Maybe. See how we close. Yeah. Nothing to see here. Looks like we're trying to get over here to previous lows, bouncing off of there. Huge decline. Look at that. Yeah, someone commented in the comment box that this might be gearing up for something big. And I would agree as much, because they are pulling this thing back day after day after day after day unnaturally. Just the slingshot has been loaded with a cannonball. Lots of work to do to get back up. But how many days is it now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 days straight, 2 weeks in a row. You gotta be kidding me. That's unnatural. Something funny is going on. Let's get a turn. That 60-minute chart, we had that one spike, inverted hammer over support, higher lows. Let's see if we can get something started tonight. See if we can get a 10% run tomorrow. That would be awesome. Always look for those inverted hammers over support. Never neglect that inverted hammer over support. So let's do it. Watch the 60-minute chart. Let's do it. We're almost there. Copper, see what happened to copper. Copper's building a little base there on the hourly. Got a two bar into resistance, coming over the 8 and 13 with a little support through time. Let's break into previous lows, get into the next range. 250 is the 254 is the resistance on the way up. See if we can get there. Bitcoin was on a tear. Huge. I mentioned 1600 was resistance, which was 50% of the measured move. Remember that. When you don't have anything to gauge and you use a measured move, take 50% of that measured move, and that'll be a spot of resistance. So right now we hit 1600, just blew it back, blew it back pretty hard. 150 bucks, 125 bucks. Pretty good moves, That's pretty badass. Let's see, let's take a look at that 60-minute chart again. Let's take a look at 15-minute chart on. So you see the wicks, see the previous low break, that was your out. Otherwise, wait for the break of the 8. Closing here, that was your out. You could have got a little bit closer in. Nice hammer closing on the 15-minute chart. This thing is whipping fast. Let's see. Hour chart, nice hammer over support. It's just that hour candle just started though. Look for more bearishness. It's not going to hold a hammer the whole hour, I don't think. 4 hour chart. Just a nice pushback right at 1600. I really love the way these blockchain currencies are trading. They trade naturally, right where they're supposed to. So anywho's that monthly measured move. %50 of the candle. My guesstimation was 1600. Came right up to 50% of the measured move. Measured move is the break and the bottom. Damn near perfect. Technical analysis is like clockwork. Pretty nice stuff, pretty nice. Previous high break. Now we got the measured move. The top is going to be, my guesstimation is 2100. So see what happens. Looks like silver's getting a better buy by the day. 75 ounces per 1 ounce of gold. Silver is where to be. I would load up the truck on gold or silver, by the way. These markets will churn back over and we'll get a thrust up because the monthlies are still bullish. Right now, I got a gold silver ratio top, double top on the daily chart. GDX. Gapping down on a daily chart. Gapping right at support. It's holding on by a tether. Really sucks. Looks like GDXJ broke through. Making a new line for the opposing point. No daily reversals yet. No daily reversals yet. It's got to fill that gap. Let's see if we can get a turn back into the gap. Right where support is, or previous lows. It's knocking this crap back. Not a care in the world. Damn, cup and handle just took a tear. JNUG's breaking previous lows. This whole reversal pattern, both failing. Reverse split my ass. It's all a dilution effect. They're going to bring this all the way back to $5, $6 again. What a joke. I got support. I got plenty of support coming back in. But watch out below. JNUG is, open interest is probably exploded. Just printing those contracts, trying to pay some other bills, I guess. And this one took off, gap and run. This is the inverse of the bullish derivatives. So it'll be nice to play this, keep it long until we get a turn in the market. It's a little late now, but came all the way up from a bottom at 57. So it's almost a double on this. Wow. Watch out below on crude. Looks like we got rejected one more time. We do have a bullish Harami 2-bar pattern closing today. It's almost a perfect bullish harami. I think that wick needs to be inside the body, making it a perfect harami. The pregnant candle. Got rejected on the 8 yesterday. Trying to build. We got a higher low close today. Bullish 2-bar pattern. We'll see what happens tomorrow, but watch out below as that line for support is very thin. And it could easily just pop across. Flat bottom break. Here's another flat bottom break. Coal got rejected at the 34. It's following the trend downwards. Just a total rejection off of 34. Closing below support. Previous break. So we're holding support on the previous over there. So watch out below that candle is closing on its lows. Momentum might carry across the line. Flat bottom breaks are easy to break. Shanghai Composite looks like it's having some trouble too. It has that top, rolling top as it got rejected. It's hugging resistance. It's trying, it's closing a higher low. But I think that's a rolling top, flat bottom break. Watch out below. Lots of flat bottom breaks going on today. Looks like we got just a tiny little turn. Nothing to see here though. There's no reversal yet on steel. Did get a bounce today. Oh, damn. Just get rape and pillage everywhere. Oh my God. Closing below previous lows. All we got left is this little low over here. Another flat bottom break coming through. Support better hold. You better get a turn in the market or these things are all going to just fall apart. URA, crushing it, crushing it. Everything's just blue. What a negative day. URRE just falling apart. I got Ivanhoe falling apart. Apple got a 3-bar pattern coming through. And nothing yet. Nothing confirmed on the downside yet. But that's an evening star. 3-bar pattern on the daily. Google making another high today. Bastards. Looks like this one is trying to get through the 34. It got rejected on the second turn. Got to gather its legs and try again. Keep the higher lows in place. MX Gold, same thing. Watch out below. Another rejection off the 34. NAK, nice hammer off support. We had a nice pinch that got rejected. Nice hammer. Could gather its legs off that support line, knocking out a bottom. And DXY, come all the way back to the top there. Give me a second. I'm going to do some minors. Haven't had time. Now that I'm thinking about it, I got to get it done. Give me a second. Make sure I got my Screen share still. Get my medved trader loaded up so we can do some miners. Give it a second. There we go. All right, so let's look at miners that are closing above 1 million. Let's not do GDX, JNUG. Let's start with CLF. What do we got here? We got medved trader. I got a weekly chart, 3, 8, 13, or excuse me, 8, 13, and 34. I got volume break with a, I think that's a 13-day moving average. I got the OBV on balance volume with a 20-day moving average for momentum reasons. And I got the Williams %R, which is a relative strength indicator. I have the weekly, I have the half day, I have the intraday, and I have the monthly. So you can see on CLF, it got crushed. It's been for weeks now. And it's coming to a bottom, coming back into support on the monthly. Not much of a turn yet, except for the 60-minute. But we'll have to build on that. Keep a running here. Let's see. Everything's down. AUI, nice volume today. Probably just everyone's selling though. Just a sad state of affairs. When is it our turn? Look for a monthly flat top break to the downside. AUI, flat bottom breaks everywhere. Watch out below. Nugget, what the hell's going on with Nugget now? I don't think my chart rearranged yet. There we go. Look out below. As we spoke earlier, flat bottom breaks everywhere. KGC, this was looking very good yesterday. I was going to mention it, but it just got knocked back pretty hard today. You can see yesterday where it was popping across and it came back into support on an inverted hammer, but it did not hold the morning gap down and just ruined everything. So look for KGC, Kinross Gold Corp. Look for a turn on that one. It looks like the weekly's building up pretty nicely in this little rising wedge from the bottom. ABX, select. Maybe I shouldn't do a monthly review. Maybe not. This was looking awesome on a monthly chart. Looks like it's coming back into support on a monthly chart. The only thing brewing is the 60-minute chart, so watch that for any kind of bounce. And I got resistance on the way up at 16.15, so not much of a bounce room. GLD select came back into support on the weekly chart, bullish retracement on GLD. Coming back into support on the monthly as well. SLV, double top, never look back. I got higher lows so far. Watch for the flat bottom breaks. Look at the inverted hammer over support, SLV. Something's brewing. I own this one again because I haven't been trading too much. I've been waiting. I was waiting for JNUG to find a bottom. So I've been holding this for what, 6 weeks now? There is no bottom on JNUG. So, oh my God. So I haven't been trading. I just left it in here. I bought it in and around 2 over here somewhere. So I'm just going to wait for this monthly chart to break. It's another hemp stock. So it's not broken yet if anyone's interested, but don't be mad at me when it doesn't do what you want. I ain't that smart. Can't tell the future that much. GG coming into support. I got a long line of support here. Nice hammer on the close. 60-minute chart. NGD, keep them running, keep them running. Looks like it broke support line there. Now we got another opposing point. Nice inverted hammer over the 8. Something's brewing. GFI came back all the way back into support. Cracked the 34, came all the way back in on this thin line of support. Watch out below. But it looks pretty healthy. BTG, damn. Damn. It's coming on the monthly chart, support line, bullish retracement on the monthlies. It's just closing on its lows, just does not. It's got to be a nice inverted hammer again. IAG coming into support as well. Got a nice support line there. Watch out below. Closing on its lows. Look for the double back. I got a small inverted hammer here, but nothing much to mention. Hecla Mining. It's in the channel on the monthly chart. Got a 2-bar pattern over the 34. Still looking for a bottom on this one. Watch for the flat bottom breaks at 460. AG got ruined. Monthly still looks okay though. Watch out for the flat bottom break on AG. Oh, this is terrible. Just got ruined. It's going to take forever for these to recover. Newmont Mining. Got to hold support. Every one of these has got to hold support. Every single one of them. Just treading water, holding up by a thread. TRQ. Damn. Closing on its bottoms. Closing on its lows. Where are you going to go? That just looks, it's all the way in no man's land. XME. This is the spider S&P metals and mining. Just another slacking. MUX coming in to support some more. I got a 2-bar pattern working on the intraday. Got a nice V bottom into the 13. Let's see if we can get an opposing point tomorrow on MUX. EGO. A rejection breakout coming back into support. EGO doesn't look half bad. It's building pretty nicely. AGI got ruined. Even broke previous lows. It's closing at its lows, but damn near close. Look out below on the monthly chart. Just break right back through. Looking for some more bounces. Something's got to give. Otherwise, they're all going to fall apart. All that work we did for the 1.5 years prior, gone in an instant. If that breaks down. That 34 on the monthly's got to hold. Oh my God. Quarter lean. Looks pretty healthy on the monthly. It's got to hold support on the weekly. No reversal yet to mention. It's across the 8 on the 60-minute, back into support, back at the 13. Let's see if we can get a pop out of this in the morning. Got the down, I got the bottom, second bottom higher low, into the 13, back into the 8, closing at the 13. See if we can get a pop tomorrow morning on the 60-minute chart. It's only a 20-cent move though, nothing too exciting there. Silver Wheaton. Looks like it got ruined. Still holding support on the monthly. It's a rejection on the 34. Holding support, previous lows. It's got a higher low so far on the weekly. Got a base on the 60-minute, that's about it. Tahoe, I was really liking this yesterday, but I got knocked back pretty good today. Looks like on the half day, it came back into support. Look for Tahoe for a move. See the RSI came out of the oversold situation. I got a cross coming over the OBV. Tahoe looks like the best bet so far out of everything that we looked at. Tahoe. Looks like it's having some trouble on the 60-minute. Little rejection turned into a inverted hammer. So you can see the cross over the 34 on the intraday, back into support. Looks good. Tahoe's the best bet so far. EXK's got to hold support on the monthly. Everything else is just a bunch of noise. It's very oversold. OBV got lost. It's got to hold support on the monthly. All this intraday stuff is just a bunch of noise so far. I got a 2-bar pattern on the 60-minute. That's about it. AU. Nice pinch on the monthly. Inverted hammer over the monthly. I'd watch that for any kind of turn. Looks like you got a little accumulation going on in the 60-minute. Came down, and then you get the distribution, and then the accumulation. Making those nice little tight little U's over the 8. So look for a pop on AU. I got higher lows. All the averages are pinched up on AU, so that's something to watch. AU, Tahoe AU is the only two I can come up with. It's just closing on its lows. Watch out below. Flat bottom breaks coming through. Jeez. SSRI. Monthly's got support still, even though it got just demolished. Beat it with a cane. It's got a lot of recovery to do. NAK, let's see if we can give a different looking chart over here. Not really. It's coming out of the oversold situation, so look for a bounce off of the NAK. USLV. Oh, damn. Just beat up. Look for flat bottom support. Watch out below if this doesn't hold. Look at how every single day it just drop. That's got to be methodical. I got an inverted hammer over the 60. Watch those inverted hammers over support. When it crosses over the 8, and then inverted hammer over support, holding the 8. PVG still looks good on the monthly, but it's got a lot of work to do. Closing on its lows for the week. Closing on the lows for the week. Sand got pulled back way far. Got rejected on the 34. It's got to hold. Looks like it's closing below. That doesn't look good. Sand does not look good. NG. It's got to hold support. Watch those flat bottom breaks. Came into the 34. It's supposed to come into a bullish retracement consolidation. But if that doesn't hold, you get a failure and a rejection of the 34. So watch out below if that cracks open. I got an inverted hammer, 2-bar pattern over here. Got a hammer, so it could turn. NG. AKG. Whatever. Got rejected by the 8, flat bottom break. Came through, came in, got rejected. Lots of work on that one. UEC, we know that. It's a bullish retracement on the monthly though, so watch for a turn sooner or later. GSS, coming back into support on the monthly. Nice U on the 60-minute. So let it hit the 13, let it come back into support, hold the line. CCJ, another uranium. It's got select. BVN. A little consolidation pattern over the 34. Weekly doesn't look good. Looks like a cross over the 34. Bearish retrace back in, got rejected. We'll look for a flat bottom break on the downside. Damn, Things are getting wrecked. Looks like PAS needs to all lines of support are being broken. Nothing to see here. FSM getting pulled back as far as possible, closing on its lows. Does not hold support there, and it just got crushed one more time. Another leg down. GDST. We all know where that went. AEM. Looks like it's holding its own. I would put AEM on the to-do watch list as well. Looks like the intraday is building pretty nicely. Got higher lows, crossed over the 34, back into the 34 for support. Support's got to hold, otherwise watch out below. I want to put that one for on the watch list as well. AEM. Are you in? Nothing to see here. Actually, that's a solar one. I'm going to get rid of that. BBL. Not holding support at all. There's some copper. Copper's bouncing off support. Had a nice run. Looks like monthly's coming back into support as well. This might need a couple more months to settle in. GPL. Closing on its lows. Got a huge double top on the monthly. It's got to hold previous lows or watch out below. Damn. Crushed. Goro. Same dealio. Watch out below if it doesn't hold. Got a nice turn on the 60-minute. I got up and over on higher lows on the Goro. Goro's something to watch on the intraday. Maybe get a nice bounce out of that. KLDX closing on its lows. It's in no man's land. Below the 34. Who knows where it's going to stop? Oh, got crushed. PPP, Primero. Looks like the monthly's got that J curve working. This one hasn't moved yet. Been coming down for months, a couple years, few years, in fact. Another miner. Looks like Ring. Got to hold support or watch out below. It's got support now. Got a little turn on the 60-minute. Got rejected on the half day though. Lots of volume on the downside. OBV got crushed. It's going in the oversold situation. PGD looks good. Look at that weekly chart. Busted over the 34, back into support. Busted back over, inverted hammered for the week so far. And look at the monthly, it's wanting to try. So TGD is going to go on my watch list. AEM, Tahoe, and there was one more, I forget. URA got crushed. Look at the monthly, it hit the 34 and got crushed. It's coming back into support, gather its legs to try again. SA on the monthly came into support. It's consolidating above the 34. It's got to hold the line. Load. It's like load on a monthly is trying. Nothing. Weekly got broke down. So it's got a lot of work to do to get back above support. This thing's been crushed. Ugh. Lithium. Looks like lithium mining I got a reverse head and shoulders here over the half day, coming back into support. Watch for previous high break, stick a ride. Coming out of the oversold situation. Monthly, I would just take a previous high break and take a ride. GSV, another one that's crushed. Man, this brought that way back. URRE, we already looked at this one, got crushed. OR, nothing to see. FMG, just do these real quick. Anything below 1 million. See if I see anything. PSLV, PHYS. Monthly looks okay on that. It's got to get a turn. Uranium index. Nothing. I don't see anything good. Nothing to see here. That's it, guys. I appreciate you watching. That's my miners review. Luckily, we didn't do one for the actual month, the end of April, because shit does not look good. Everything's been crushed. Lots of work to do after everything gets thrown back. So hang in there. And let me know what's going on out there. Let me know if there's a stock that I missed. And I'll talk to you soon. See ya.